So children will be studying image formation from a plane mirror. Basically, we are going to learn how to draw these kind of ray diagrams. So first of all, we'll draw the plane mirror. So what is important in case of mirrors? We have to draw the hatching. Okay. Now we'll take one object, point object O. Fine. O is a point object. Now what is happening? Two light rays, we will make them fall on the mirror. So one light ray, then another one. Fine. Now draw normal on these two. So normal, I have told you what we can do. We can use a protractor over here. So normal we are drawing at this point. Keep the protractor like this. Okay. And we will draw the normal with the help of dotted lines. Similarly, we'll draw normal here also. Fine. Now see, what should we actually do? We should make now two reflected rays which should be produced backwards, and reflected rays should be made such that this angle should be equal to the angle of reflection. But what you can do to make things simpler, you can simply measure this. See, this is 3.1. Then exactly from here you can take 3.1. Fine. So, or it is aligned one, so we can say your image should be formed somewhere here. Fine, this should be the image. So what you can do, and this should here, when you find the point, the last scale should be kept straight. Now what you do, you simply draw a dotted line like this. Fine. This is the reflected ray, this is the incident ray. Then fine. This is the object, this is the image over here, and these are the light rays. You can say O, A, B, O, C, D. This is the angle of incidence, angle of reflection. This is again angle of incidence and angle of reflection. Fine. So this angle of incidence should be equal to angle of reflection. Ideally, what you should do, you should measure both the angles like this and see what angle was this, and then you should make the same angle over here, right? So, and this should be done in both the cases. But to get a correct diagram, what you can do in your exam or in your fair copy, that I told you here. What actually happens is, I will show you that also. See, this was the plane mirror. this was the object, two light rays fell on this plane mirror, we drew the normal like this. Now what should be done? These rays should be reflected such that the reflected ray is making the same angle as the incident ray. Fine. So I should be equal to R, and these two angles should be made with the help of a protractor. And now this should be equal to this one. Can you see these two light rays are going apart like this? When produced further in this direction, they won't meet ever. What do? We produce them in the backward direction. So this, when you produce, you should always do it with the help of a scale. So you simply produce it like this, and then you'll produce it like this. Fine. So here they will meet, and this is called, this will be the image. And because they are meeting virtually, because we have produced them, that is why they are meeting. So this will be a virtual image, and this distance should be equal to this one. Okay. So now because I have made without any measurement, that is why you must be able to see that this one is greater than this one, because I have taken no measurement. Right, that is why this figure is not correct. I was just trying to explain you the basic mechanism what is happening. Okay, so if I had made these angles with the help of protractor, both of these angles, then I would get the exact thing. So in order to get the correct ray diagram quickly, I told you to draw the image first, and then you can draw the light rays like this. Fine. And again, you will not draw with pen, you will use pencil, scale and protractor. Fine. So here you already know now what mistake can happen. If you don't take proper measurement, this figure can get wrong like this. Fine. So don't do these kind of mistakes. You draw as I have told you. So you have to practice this figure also. Right? That's all today.